Hi, I'm Steve Humphreys, Director of Operations with Exit Realty Cozy Homes, based in Central Florida on the doorstep of Disney. Exit Realty is in the top 10 of real estate companies in the US and Canada, so you can be sure that your needs will be taken care of. Buying and selling property in the US, and in particular in Florida, is very different from the systems used in the UK. The first important point is that to practice real estate in Florida, you must have a real estate license issued by the state, and to get one, you must attend and pass the state-mandated training and tests, along with continuing education designed to ensure consumer protection and competence of agents. In most cases in the UK, an estate agency may only sell the properties that are listed by that office. The buyer's representative is usually a solicitor. However, it seems to have become a habit that the buyer will find the solicitor that will convey the property for the least money possible, and therefore deliver the least amount of representation. It is not uncommon for a buyer in England to visit many different offices and websites to find a property and then arrange appointments to view them with the estate agent whose job it is to sell that property. In Florida, any licensed real estate agent can sell any property regardless of who the listing officer is. In most US transactions, the seller is represented by the listing agent and the buyer by a buyer's agent. This means that there are no conflicts of interest and each party knows whose side their agent is on. This process is made possible by licensed agents joining a professional organisation with a strict code of ethics called a Realtor Association, and facilitated by a website called the Multiple Listing Service, or MLS. Almost all residential properties are to be found on the MLS, and only licensed agents who are realtors have full access. So buyers in the US can first find a realtor and then search for a property on the MLS using the realtor's expertise as a buyer's agent. Your realtor will also help complete a standard contract and present your offer to the listing agent and seller. Note that in Florida, the exchange of contracts is done at the beginning of the process, but subject to contingencies, such as a valuation and structural survey, known in Florida as an appraisal and inspection. The seller then has three choices: accept the offer, counter offer, or reject the offer. When an offer has been accepted, the buyer and seller are in contract. This is confirmed by the buyer delivering a deposit which is returnable subject to the terms of the contract. Both sides then work through the contingencies to completion, closing being the term used here. The conveyance is usually performed by a title company, a neutral body that handles all funds such as deposits, pays the buyer's funds to the seller, and gives notice to the county that a sale has occurred. When the deal is closed, you will be sent the deed, but where a mortgage was used, then a lien will be attached to the home until the lien is paid. In most transactions, the seller will pay the commission for both the buyer's and the seller's agent, and will buy title insurance which protects the buyer from any future claims. Here are some things to keep in mind. Work with a licensed and experienced buyer's agent who is a realtor to avoid the pitfalls of foreclosures and short sales. Your realtor has access to every property listed on the MLS and is trained to compare relative values. A realtor can also represent you when buying a new home. The agent in the builder's office works for the seller, not for you, regardless how nice they may be. Your realtor will represent your interests and is legally not allowed to harm you financially. So that was a brief look at buying a home in Florida. I hope it was helpful to you. Of course, there are a variety of exceptions that may occur, but my intention is to give you a basic guide to the differences between buying a home in the UK and the process here in Florida. My company, Exit Realty Cozy Homes, is here to help you. Let us represent you and ensure you avoid the pitfalls and enjoy all the benefits of a vacation or investment home here in the Sunshine State. I look forward to seeing you here soon. Again, I'm Steve Humphreys with Exit Realty Cozy Homes. Thank you for your time.